we know what is the power consumed in a DC circuit. In a DC circuit, power consumed is I square R. In AC circuit, we have calculated average power consumed is Im square R by 2. So what we get here equal to Im square of this R by 2. Why do we get this 1 by 2? Because current itself is changing with time. That's why we get this 1 by 2. Now what we want? We want this complex formula to convert in a simple formula like DC power consumed. So then what we do? So let us do the comparison. So what we have here, R is same. So I square is equal to I m square upon 2. This is the formula. When we compare these two, so what we get? I is equal to, this I is equal to Im upon under root 2 when we take square root. So I is equal to Im by root 2. This Im by root 2 is called root mean square or effective current. That means instead of we use this I equal to Im by root 2 instead of maximum current, then we will directly get the power just as we get in DC circuit. So let us look in the more mathematical way. So remember this term, we get P is equal to 1 by 2 Im square by R, and this average power that we got I is equal to Im by root 2, this is called root mean square or effective current, shown by RMS, IRMS or I. So let us calculate this with different type of mathematics. So this is our wave and power consumed is half of maximum power consumed. So here we have defined this I is equal to average value of I or half of Im square. Okay, and we taken the root. So similarly we get Im by root 2. And what is the value of 1 by root 2? 1 by root 2 is equal to 0.707. So if we take current to be 0.707 of maximum current and put this value, then we directly get power in an AC circuit where I is equal to, this is R, this is R, I square R, where I is equal to 0.707 of the maximum current. So this current is called effective current or root mean square current. Now putting in the formula of power, so P is equal to average power half Im square R is equal to I square R. So again we get the formula as we defined for the DC voltage or DC circuit. So what is this effective current? This effective current is 0.707 of maximum current. Let us see this diagram. So here in this diagram we see this is maximum current. So 70% of maximum current is called root mean square current. Let us understand this thing in a different way. Either we say this current is sinusoidally flowing in the circuit. This is a sinusoidal current. Then power consumed in circuit is P. Suppose we change this sinusoidal by a DC current. That means in that case power must be same. Power must remain same. How much DC current we flow instead of this AC current, that power must remain same. So DC current will not change. So this much DC current we should flow, that the power consumed in the circuit will remain same. Let us see this once more. So we are flowing sinusoidal current in a circuit and we have calculated some power. Power is P in this circuit. Now instead of AC current we are using some kind of DC current. So we know that this is zero line and DC current is flow like in one direction. straight in one direction. Suppose this is positive current. So we are flowing DC current. So how much this DC current should be that power consumed will remain same. So we have changed AC current by DC current, but power consumed is same. So how much that DC current should be? That DC current should be 0.707 of maximum current in AC. That is the meaning of this. So if we flow 0.707 of maximum current flowed in this AC circuit, then power consumed in both the circuit remains same. Let me put it with the numerical. Suppose we have a AC circuit. This is AC and this is some resistance R. Let me say this resistance is 1 ohm. And here I am connecting it to some DC power supply. This is negative, this is positive, and this is again resistance is 1 ohm. Now they are saying in this AC circuit current, maximum current is 10 ampere. So what is the power consumed here? Power consumed here is 10 square I square R upon root upon 2. That is the average power consumed in AC circuit. Maximum current is 10 ampere. So power consumed 10 square into 1 ohm upon 2. That means 50 watt. This is the maximum power. This is the power consumed. Now we are moving to a DC circuit. Then they are saying the power consumed is same. P is equal to 50 watt. And they are asking what is the current. R is same. So from this formula, so P is equal to I square R. So I square is equal to P upon R. I square is equal to P by R. Now let us put the value. P is equal to 50, R is equal to 1. So I square is equal to 50. And if we take under root, so what we get in under root? Under root we get I is equal to under root 50. If you calculate this under root 50, so you get 7.07. Under root is 7.07. So suppose if we flow 7.07 ampere current in this DC circuit, then we will have the same power consumed. Now let us use our formula, this formula. According to this formula, DC current I is equal to 0.707 of maximum current. So maximum current here is 10 ampere. So 0.707 into 10. So again we get 7.07 ampere. So this is the meaning of this equivalent of DC current. So now we have learned what is the equivalent DC current. And here we have seen in both the cases power consumed will remain same. Now we have to see what will happen to voltage. Here we have calculated IRMS current. Now let us see what is RMS voltage, root mean square voltage or effective voltage. Please remember these terms, RMS voltage or effective voltage. Similarly, what we see, V is also equal to Vm by root 2. That means voltage is also 0.707 of maximum voltage. Voltage is also 0.707 of maximum voltage. How did we get this equation? This we know. How do we get this equation? We know from Ohm's law V is equal to IR. In case of this AC voltage and AC current, what is the notion we have got? We got Vm is equal to Im into R, or Im is equal to Vm by R. In this chapter, initially we have seen this relation that Ohm's law is truly valid for AC current as well. Now let us put this value in power. So average power consumed is Im square R by 2. So this we have. Now let us put this value V by R. So if we put this value, so what we get? Vm square by 2 r square and 1 r here. So 1 r gets cancelled out. So what we get? Vm square by 2 r. What is the power consumed in DC circuit? In DC circuit, power consumed is V square by R. So what we get here, if we compare these two equations, so what we get? V is equal to R and R are similar. So we get V is equal to V square is equal to Vm square by 2, or voltage is equal to Vm upon under root 2, and again under root 2 is 0.707 of Vmax. So same thing we get here, voltage is equal to 0.707 of maximum voltage. Similar to current, we got this relation for voltage as well. So for current and for voltage, we get voltage is equal to 0.707 of Vmax, current I is equal to 0.707 of maximum current, and Vm is equal to Im into R, because this is Ohm's law and this is perfectly valid for AC current as well. So Vmax is equal to Imax into R. If we divide by root 2 both the side, dividing by root 2 both the side, so this Vm by root 2 is V, Im by root 2 is I, this is I, again Ohm's law.